Okay, we have our number is 245. Good job, Rahav. Nicely done. Wonderful work. Kalia, how many hundreds do we have?
Two.
Two hundreds, because each one is worth 100. In expanded form, we have expanded into 200 there. So again, with expanded form, it's just pulling the number apart like a slinky. We have plus, how many in our tens, Kinsley? How many in our tens?
4.
4. Good job. 10, 20, 30, 40. So our expanded form, we have 40 down here. And then in our ones, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job. Okay, we're going to do 2 more numbers today. Let's see. Let's pick somebody. I don't think I picked yesterday. Rahav, do you want to pick a number today or magic number?
Yes, I want to pick
Okay, what's our number?
555.
155. That's a great number.
555.
It's what?
555.
Oh, 555. Sorry, I misunderstood. 500. Thank you for clarifying, sir. Good job. 555. 555. Good morning, Zayden. Well, that's a great number, Zayden. Let me pop my chat out so I can see it. Oops. Let me pop the chat. Where'd my chat go? It disappeared. Oh, there we go. Nicely done, Kalia. Okay. Now, Zayden, I can see if you type in the chat pod, I can see it. Let's see. Kinsley, how many are in our hundreds? Nicely done. I see your 4.
5.
5 is in the hundreds. Oops. 5 is in the hundreds. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. In expanded notation, that is 500 down here. You have 500 blocks, but in the expanded notation, it's 500. How many tens, Elena? How many tens?
5.
5. Good job. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Expanded notation. You have a 50. You have 5 10 blocks, but 50 down in the bottom because that's what's the number in here, plus 5 more in our ones. 555 is our number. Good job. Okay, Zayden wants our last number to be 123. Oh, 123. Kalia, did you have a question? I thought I saw your hand raised. No? Okay, just checking. Okay, our next number is last number today is 123. 1, 2, 3. 123. Nicely done, Kalia. So we have 100, so 100. We may have to move to thousands because I think you guys might be ready for thousands. Yes, Aiden. Nicely done, Kinsley. We have 2 10s, 10, 20, and 3 1s. So that is 100. Again, expanded notation is like stretching the number apart, stretching it like a slinky. You're just pulling the number apart. 100 plus 20 plus 3. Okay, nicely done. Okay, that is our 100 start today. Today, we are going to be comparing numbers. Now, I need you listening because this is the reason it's going to be important. we're going to kind of play with advancing a little bit. So these are going to be things that you're going to learn later on in 2nd and 3rd grade, but I want to make sure that you have introduction to it, okay? We are going to focus on equal to, so that's what we're going to focus on today. But I want you to understand that there is also more than and less than, and we're going to be talking about a little bit today, okay? So you guys have an understanding of it. So we're going to check out these gators. So essentially, what we are doing today is we're going to learn how to compare numbers. Let me use my highlighter. Compare numbers. Whoop. Let's do it this way. I'll use my yellow. Comparing numbers to help us understand numbers bigger, smaller, and the same. Okay? Bigger, smaller, and the same. It's kind of like, think about it almost like Goldilocks and the Three Bears, right? She goes in and she finds the bowl's too big or the bed's too big. And then she finds the medium-sized one, and then she finds one that's just right, okay? So it helps us make decisions when picking maybe most candies or trying to share toys with friends. Okay, so again, we're going to talk about mostly about equal to, but there are other ones, and this is what they look like. We're going to be talking first about equal to, which you know is the equal sign, and it has the same value. Same value. Other ones will be more than, less than, and equal to, and this is the important part. It always eats the bigger number, okay? So this sign will always eat the bigger number if they're not equal to, but we're going to play around with equal to. Again, keep in mind, this is a 3rd grade skill. You'll learn this, all of these ones in like 2nd and 3rd grade. So it's a little bit advanced, but I want you to know something about it, okay? So it makes it a little easier later on, okay? Okay, so keep in mind, the greedy alligator, the greedy gator is useful when learning to compare those numbers because he's greedy and his mouth opens toward the larger number. He goes, nom, 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 eats the bigger number. And then the one over here, when they're equal to, he just stays the same because they're so big, he doesn't want to eat both of them. He'll get too full, okay? So the more than symbol, he always eats the larger number, okay? When you're in a number sentence, we'll play around with this in a little bit, so you'll see how it works out when we put it into numbers. The other one, less than, again, it happens when, again, it opens up still to the bigger number. So for instance, in this instance, the bigger number would be like 5 is greater than 4. That would be an example, okay? In this instance, it would be 4 is less than 5, because you see, in this instance, the bigger mouth is always opening up to the bigger number, the greater number. Okay, but we're not going to do all that now. That's a 3rd grade thing, but I want to introduce it now. So when you guys get to 3rd grade, it makes it a little bit easier. We're going to talk a little bit about today, where we're going to spend time with is equal to. The equal to has the same value on both sides. For instance, 5 is equal to 5. Give me a thumbs up if that makes sense. Good job, Clea. Nicely done, Kinsley. Nicely done, Noah. Good job, Elena. Awesome job, Rahav. Yep, 5 is equal to 5. Both sides of the number sentence are exactly the same size. So the alligator, he's going to take a nap because he's like, oh, if I eat both sides, it will just get too full and I'll get tired and sleepy. So he just lets it stay. Okay. So for instance, since the greedy alligator is facing the larger number, which comes first, we use more than symbol. For instance, 35 is more than 25 because 35 is a bigger number. Okay. Again, the greedy alligator is facing away from the first number because it's smaller, right? So 60 is smaller than 80. So it will be 60 is less than 80. It's smaller, right? So 60 is less than 80. But this is where we're going to spend our time today. Since both of these numbers are the same or equal to, the greedy alligator takes a nap. He's sleeping on the job. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Wouldn't be a live lesson if my screen decided not to go away. Hang on. Taking a little bit of a break. Oh, see if we can bring it back. There we go. Okay. So again, they're the same. Greedy Owl takes a nap. He's sleeping. Zzz, he's sleeping. He's sleeping on the job. Okay. It's too much for him to eat both numbers. So 20 is equal to 20. Because remember, if we do 20 sticks, we do 10 sticks, it's 10, 20, 10, 20. Same number. Okay, so let's get to chomping. We're going to see if they're equal. Are these two numbers equal? How do you know? Kalia, how do you know the two numbers are not equal?
They're not equal because there are different numbers.
They're different numbers. Okay. Kinsley, how do you know they're not equal?
Not the same. They're not the same.
They're not the same. Okay. Noah, how do you know the numbers are not equal?
They're not the same.
They're not the same. Elena, do you have anything else? Another different reason? Why are they not equal? Do you know?
One number is bigger than the other one.
The other one's bigger than the other one. You're right. 80, right? So we have 80. So if we looked at our breaking down our expanded notation, that would be 80 plus 4. And this one would be 40 plus 3. So these are not equal. So this is what it would look like if you're doing this. And again, this is going to be later on. You have an equal sign and then it'll be crossed out. It says, you are not equal to. Let's try another one. Okay. 94 and 49. Are they equal? Kinsley says no. Kalia says no. Elena says no. Noah says no. Elena, why are they not equal?
One's bigger than the other one.
Yeah. So 94 is greater than 49. It's going to eat them. So he's going, nom, 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 nom. He's going to eat them. He's not equal to. He's going to eat them all up. Nom, 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 nom. He ate them up. Okay. Let's try this one. Okay. 74 and 109. Is that equal? Noah says no. Why is it not equal, Noah?
Okay, the 109 is bigger.
It is bigger. So 74 is less than 109, right? Because because the alligator, the little gator, has to eat the bigger number. Nom, 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 nom. He's going to eat the bigger number. Okay. So let's look at this one. Okay. So this is how we're going to do this. And I need your whiteboard for help. But first, I want you to, when you see these kind of problems, I want you to think of it this way. Your first side of your equation, right? So this is number 1. And then you're going to have to do this side of the equation. That's your step 2. And then you have to decide if they're going to be equal. That is your step 3. So you have to start with 1, then go to step 2, then go to step 3. It's a 3-step problem. So you have to take it one step at a time. So 7 plus 4 is what? Seven plus 4 is what? Seven plus 4 is what? 7 plus 4 is not 77. Double check, Rahav. Double check. 7 plus 4 is what? Just do the first side over here, okay? Kinsley says it's 11. Okay. Oh, Elena says it's 11. So she figured out this side. Kinsley and Elena figured out this side is 11. Zane says it's 11. Oh, okay. I saw. Oh, now I see, Rahav. I saw it as 7 and 7. It is 11. You were correct. I was being silly. Good job, Noah. Then you have your other side, which is side 2, which is another 11. And then you have to figure out, is it equal? Yes, it is equal. So this is a good check. Ding, ding, ding. You're winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Right? Okay, here we go. Ready? So we have 7 plus 2, step 1. Then you have to figure out 5 plus 4, which is step 2. And then you have to figure out if they're equal. So figure out step 1 first. Good job, Zayden. Good morning, Diana. So you got to figure out step 1, then you got to figure out step 2. Nicely done. Clea says they are. Have it done. Yep. 7 plus 2 is, they are. Zayden says they're equal. Kinsley says they're equal. So 7 plus 2, if we put 7 in our head, 7, 8, 9. 9 on one side. And 5 plus 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is 9. So 9 plus 9 is equal. Ding, ding, ding. Check mark. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Woohoo! Good job, Elena. Good job, Noah. Good job, Raghav. Nicely done. Okay, next one. How would you say the sentence? Now, when we talked about a little bit, remember? Which number, little gator's eating the bigger number? 84 is greater or less than. So you have to decide, is it greater or less than? So is 84 less than or greater than 43?
Greater.
Noah says it's greater. Okay. Anybody else? Elena says thumbs up.
It's greater.
It's greater. Good. And Kinsley says it's greater. Raghav says it's greater. Ding, ding, ding. 84 is greater than 43. Good job. Okay, we're going to try this one. How would you say this? Is this going to be greater than or less than? Now keep in mind, you guys are getting a 3rd grade skill right now. Good job, Kinsley. Kinsley says it is going 55 is less than 56. Ding, ding, ding. Let's see if we get less than. Good job, Zayden. 56 is greater. So this is a bigger number. He's going to eat this one.